Good afternoon, everyone. Our today's topic is based on the comparative study of different mobile operating systems. This is our last module or last section of our syllabus. Here we discuss before that we discuss about the various type of mobile operating systems, how they works, what is mobile operating system, why we use it, the architecture of mobile operating system, the various types of mobile operating system. So today we will study the various comparative study, the data is available various operating system that are operating on mobile phones or mobile applications. So in this lecture we will discuss in detail all things about this. So this is we already covered that what is operating system. We know that operating system is an interface between the user and computer and hardware. So computer must have operating to run on another application. So operating system basic tasks are recognizing inputs, sending outputs, keeping track of files and directories, controlling a peripheral device. This is all about the basics of what is operating system. So we will discuss what is mobile. This is a detailed architecture of operating system. We can see that there are various n number of users are here. These are n number of users are connected through a software. The system software are two types, that is system software and application software. And system software and application software run with the help of operating system. And operating system is work as an intermediate between these softwares and these hardwares, application softwares and hardwares, and hardwares like CPU, RAM, and input devices that communicate through these operating system to a user. So let's discuss about what is mobile operating system. Various different applications, different definitions for this we already discussed. So today we will discuss basic formation of mobile operating system definition. Like it is also operating system for smartphones, tablets, PD, and other mobile devices. It combines the feature of PC operating systems with the other features useful for mobile and handheld users. Features that including is that is a touch screens, a cellulars, Bluetooth availability, Wi-Fi, GPS, mobile navigation, camera, video camera. These all are various functionality, various features that are included in mobile operating system and support a mobile operating system. So let's discuss in detail the various history part. How they built in 1979 to 1992 mobile phone are embedded system to control a operation. Only embedded applications are vendor, mobile applications are there. And then after 1994, the first smartphone like IBM Simon has a touchscreen, email, and PDF features will be developed. They design a touchscreen smartphones here. In 1996, Palm Pilot 1000 PDA is introduced with the help of Palm operating system. In this, Palm operating system is adopted for various PDA applications, PDA devices. And then in 1996, first Windows CE handheld PC device are introduced. Windows, Microsoft launched their one product with the help of a mobile operating system. And next is 1999, Nokia as a lots of you that day. So they had using S40 operating system officially introduced with the Nokia 7110. This operating system is also adopted by a various mobile phone application. And after 2000, Symbian became the first modern operating system as a smartphone launched in Ericsson's and various type of Nokia 6600. Various devices are using the Symbian and language of Symbian operating system. So after that, we will study about these are the brief history that are now before that nowadays. But nowadays, mobile operating system are huge on advancement and huge current software platform are there. You can see that the current software platform that are introducing nowadays, that is iOS, Android, and Windows. The bolded one is highlighted one, means these are the main operating system like BlackBerry, Firefox operating systems, Selfish operating system, Tizen, Ubuntu Touch operating system. These are also available nowadays, but these are very less used. Only a specific devices can use this type of operating system. But most of the mobile operating system, like if you go for Apple iPhones or Apple product, they use iOS operating system, and go for any other Android application smartphones, they use a smart Android applications or Android operating system, or other like some of the Windows phone are used in various Windows phone like Nokia vagara use this product. And discontinued software platforms, I mean, these platforms are also a mobile operating system, but nowadays these are not continue so far. And in from these, Symbian, Palm, Web operating system, Memo, Meme, and Limo, only Symbian is a huge using. After 2000, Symbian goes for a very how many years, and this will be using in smartphone languages also. After that advancement in iOS, Android, and Windows, this will also go for. So let's discuss about one by one. The first topic is we'll discuss about what is Android phones. Android phones are Android operating systems are we could discuss that this is based on a Linux kernel and designed for touchscreen mobile devices and developed by Android Incorporation Google and bought in 2005. Android Incorporation of Google introduced in 2005. After that, this is an open source and unveiled in 2007. So the UI is Android is based on a direct manipulation using touch input like swiping, tapping, pinching, reverse pinching to man on screen objects. This is all using Android application here. So Android operating system are adopted by Google's also pure Android used by Google various servers or various systems also using this. And this is a architecture view of Android. Here in the top view we can see the applications like home, contacts, phone, browser, etc. All the various applications that are adopted by Android, and application frameworks are there. Means each framework is containing some managing application like activity manager, use activity manager, window manager, content providers, view system, location manager. These all are a telephone manager. These all are a manager that connectivity divisor that are adopted. Yeah, and these are the libraries. In this, the libraries are according to the various application. If you have using a media application like audio video, there media libraries are there, Surface Manager are there, OpenGL is there, Free Types is there, SQLite is here, WebKit is here, SGL, SSL libs. These all are various libraries. So Android runtime using a library codes and these virtual machines to build this library and available to the application. And last is our kernel. In this, we also discuss about that this is based on a Linux operating system kernel. So you can see that they will use a display drivers, camera drivers, flash memory drivers, binders, power management, audio driver, with different drivers for different applications. You want to you want to use a camera, you use a camera driver, display drivers for display devices, flash memory drive, flash memory like RAM where is using by this one, and Wi-Fi drivers, audio application using audio driver. I mean, all drivers are at a kernel. So this is a basic architecture of Android view. And Android operating system will have been developed under code name and released according to alphabetic order. So they like various Android application like KitKat or advancement of that is like go for Android 10, Android 8, Android 9. These all are advancement in this. Na? And companies that support Android are the various companies like Samsung, Sony, HTC, Huawei, ZTE, LG, Motorola, various like lots of Xiaomi, Redmi, the latest one, and that are not written here like Xiaomi, Redmi, Oppo, Vivo. These all are using this operating system. And logo derived from Atari game called a Gauntlet, the third encounter in this game. They're using this logo, and so this logo is adopted for Android application. By changing some of in this logo, we will build the Android logo. So in Gauntlet, the third encounter game is Atari game use this type of logo. And next we will discuss about the Windows operating system. Windows operating system are developed by Microsoft. It is called closed source is available. So the February 2010, 2010 Microsoft released its next generation mobile operating system, that is Windows Phone, and first launched in October 2010 and include new, however, called UI inspired by Microsoft that Metro design languages they're using. They use a OneDrive, Office, Xbox Music, Xbox Video, Xbox Live, Game, Bing, Facebook, Google Account, all everything on the operating system. As of 2015, Microsoft encountered that the Windows Phone brand will be replaced with the Windows 10 mobile. So they use the new version of Windows Phone with the help, not stand for Windows Phone, they sell the Windows 10 phone, mobile phone. It will primarily aim to bring a tighter integration unification of PC count Windows 10. Means a PC platform is similar to your mobile application platform, and both are where tablet are under 8-inch screen size. Using a tablet devices are there, and Windows mobile devices are made by primarily by Microsoft, Mobile, Nokia, HTC, Samsung. They adopted this technology. But nowadays this is also again not very popular, so this is not very useful. No? So next one is that is iOS. iOS is a product of operating system of launched by Apple. So the Apple Corporation developed this application and released in June 29, 2007. It has been extended to support the Apple devices such as iPod, Touch, iPads, iPhones, Apple TV, iNanos, iShuffle, basically lots any devices of Apple Corporation are using this operating system. Unlike Microsoft Windows Phone, Google Android Phone does not license iOS for installation of non-Apple hardware. But this is a main limitation. Means Android is installed on any type of system. Windows is also installed on a licensed system. But iOS is a totally based on. This is not installed on any product or any hardware device that is not incorporated by Apple. And the UI in iOS based on the concept of direct manipulation using multi-touch gestures are supported by this. Interface control element consists of sliders, switches, and buttons are using here. Interaction with operating system include gestures such as a swipe, tap, pinch, reverse pinch. These all are again supported by this, and multiple interfaces are there. And before that, we were using a Symbian operating system. In extreme days, we use Symbian operating system for the mobile applications, but these are not very useful nowadays. You can see Symbian operating system are open source first of all, and these computing were designed for smartphones which are not preferred by Nokia mobile computing. Mostly preferred by Nokia mobile phone, all using these type of operating system currently maintained by Accenture and originally by Symbian Limited. Symbian Limited is a company that built a Symbian languages operating system for supported toward Nokia phones. And the Symbian operating system use a major mobile brand like Samsung, Motorola, Sony Ericsson, and above all, it was most popular smartphone also. The worldwide coverage is 2010 overtaken by Android, but nowadays this is a rip here. Rip here lies that this is not very useful or not very interactive session, or GUI interface not very good one and not supported very much the smartphone in a touchscreen platform. So this is now not very useful nowadays. Now we discuss about the market share of mobile operating system. Market share of mobile system is a global market share for our operating system is like this. You can see here global market share for smartphone is in this. Android is very useful, and Blackberries, iOS, and other are very using nowadays. Only Google or product like Android is very much using nowadays. 2012 surveys is there. Now iOS application also very much and on a second end, and after that we use a Symbian language and other languages, and then Blackberries also. This is the market share mobile operating system. So here you can see that this is the blue line for Android operating system. This is very advancement in there. Market share is very thousand of units are spread year by year. iOS is the second one, and then Symbian, and then ROM. This is comparative study of these operating system. So next discuss a war between these mobile operating system between Windows, Apple, and Android. We discuss with the help of some comparisons. You can see that these are the various parameters of comparison like apps, multitasking widgets, expanding storage. On the basis of this, we will compare these four. Android using a 6 lakhs plus application, but iOS using more application, and Windows using lesser, and Symbian using a more application. But a multitasking is performed in everyone, and widgets are performed in Android more, but iOS not using any widgets like this one. And expanded live tabs are also, you can see this difference. Yes or no formation. Multi-core is processor here. There, yes, is available in everyone. High res application, yes, is everyone. File manager is supported by only Android one, and iOS and Windows Phone there no any file manager is available. And drag and drop facility of management is available in everyone. And a program you're using C Java, they are also using C Java, .NET, Silverlight is technology, Windows, and C is using this. Intelligent voice assistant is there. It both are supported this one. Side loading app and CDI, this and this centralized notifications are available. Flash spotting means they spot a flashing. iOS and Windows Phone not support flashings, and native screenshots are adopted by this. Offline maps are available in iOS and Windows Phone and Symbian also, but Android not using a offline map. They are paid application for this. A core is Linux, this is core is Droid and Monolithic, and these are the various core operating system for this. USB host is available, NFS is available. These are the various detailed comparison of this. So let's we conclude this topic. We have seen a various mobile operating system and their feature and comparison. So for developer, the operating system is an ultimate platform to develop apps innovatively, publish in market very easily, not only in a mobile phone. Operating system developed by various fields like tablets, smart TVs, and cameras nowadays that they are using. So the mobile operating system should be a result of factor like user experience, battery life, cloud readiness, and security and openness. And successful mobile operating is a result of the designing of between software and hardware together. So nowadays, Android is the most popular used operating system, mobile operating system nowadays. So this is our advancement in this. If you go for any branding information, you can use iOS also. But the lots of advancement, lots of application that are supported by Android are much more, or lots of application that are supported by Android is much more. So this is all about a conclusion between a mobile operating system. Hope so you guys enjoy it. If you have any doubt, any query, you can comment me out on my YouTube channel or personally WhatsApp me your query. Thank you. Have a nice day.